Right, okay. Apparently we are playing on Exile. I'm just gonna do a complete mirror match with one minor change. I think we're gonna just play on a normal skirmish. Our difficulty rating is looking
Local units.
very not good. We do get the good spawn. So I'm gonna crank out a couple infantry units straight away. The reason why is this stuff. Which seems more or less
Supply pad complete.
like what we saw with the Master Chief version. It just kind of seems like each one has an equivalent. So I thought, hey, if we want to see more of the special stuff, admittedly we won't. I'm sure that's a mod change, isn't it?
Barracks complete. Local units.
But yeah, why are you here? Like, genuinely, why are you here? I'm gonna have to cancel one of those. I want to cancel both, but at the same time,
Complete.
yeah, I just thought I'd what the fuck are you doing? AI in this game always amazes me. Yeah, I just thought I'd slightly better at least. Yeah, just come and see, or at least try and see the differences and stuff. I was
Supply pad complete.
like literally just Deep Rock Galactic, the very first deep dive that I decided to do. Literally just unlocked them. That guy is Warthog Spam. You are going for Airpad, which cringe. Yeah, first deep dive, and
Supply pad complete.
you know, I do all three. I finished the third one on the way back to the drop pod. It's one of the missions where you are limited by oxygen, have to stay close to the mule, and the mule decides to run off out of reach and leave me to die where I could not possibly do anything. Right at the end. And so I'm doing something different for a bit,
Local units.
shall we say. I'm not gonna like rage quit the game, never play it again, but it's like, yeah, I think I'll
Local
just do some else. Just in the meantime, we'll do some else.
Turret complete. Local units.
There's no way that they can take the extra thing. I'm gonna build one reactor. I think we need to. Could go gunner. Yeah, we doing anything. So this seems like a concentrated carpet bomb, more or less. 3 Warthogs is 3 Warthogs. Increased health is increased health. And a Scorpion. Doesn't seem to...
Reactor complete.
Wait, what? Was that not always a...
Our allies' attack failed.
Gunner researched.
I thought that was always a like a flood base like this one. I thought it was always one of those. You just like literally just a free base slot. Oh well.
Firebase ready.
Grenadier, and I probably shouldn't have got Grenadier. I probably should have upgraded the Two of our opponents are going air.
Local units.
On the way.
But as I say, I genuinely Wolverines are such good anti-air. I'm not really worried. Plus, also,
Vehicle depot complete.
we also like already have the infrastructure. Sorry, I should be building supply pads. Yeah, we already have the infrastructure for Marines and shit like that. You know, we've already got them slightly upgraded and that sort of stuff.
Base under attack.
That is slightly worrying. But yeah, I was gonna say it's probably just like one Warthog slammed into it. I'm gonna
Our ally attacked
Supply pad
unsuccessfully.
complete.
do something like that, I think.
Local units.
You guys can come back. I'm not really worried about an attack from this angle. It's, let's be honest, mostly gonna be from here. This guy is going Gremlins and Air, which, I mean, it's better than Rhinos and Air. Actually, no, it probably isn't. But it's almost definitely better than Cyclops in Air.
Complete.
The enemy is making hornets.
Let's go.
RPG.
Obviously, these guys are going to get stunned by Gremlins, so there is that to worry about. I think I prefer more units this specific moment. Could also save up, get extra health for everything.
Station upgrade complete.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Our allies
going to... Sorry, did I not already train them? I think I looked at them and said, I should really train some spawns. And then just forgot to actually press the train button. Definitely putting... Probably both.
Spartan reporting.
But like, yeah, I mean, he's playing as Cutter, isn't he, Blue? No, he's playing as Halsey. So Cutter is going for air. He's already got a fucking Vulture.
Where to?
Alright,
Ready to go. Send me in. I'll get it.
that's not ideal.
All units.
Our ally has been driven back.
Spartan ready.
He's got his own, so I'm going to go and save him.
Where to?
I don't think I want. We are playing as Forge, obviously. Sorry, you need to defend yourself. Ugh.
Got it. On the way. You got it. Suited up. On the move.
Once again, once you get to a high difficulty rating,
All units.
I was gonna say it feels like the game hates you. The game just does genuinely hate you. And there isn't
Volley.
really much you can do to stop it.
Our allies' attack failed.
If the game hates you, then realistically, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna be vultures like that. That's just too much. And so you kind of have to hope that shit like this happens.
Supply pad complete.
There is a level to difficulty where it just becomes like, oh, this is
Let's go.
unfun and unfair. And I would say around 150, yeah. considering that, as far as I'm aware, and I will continue to say this even though I don't actually know if it's right or not,
Reactor improved.
I want that for dual launchers, obviously. Yeah, that's player 1 fucked. Player 2 is about to go the exact same way, and we are very soon afterwards. But yeah, I think Legendary is 100, Heroic is 75, Normal is 50, and Easy is 25, I think. We were on 125, and now we're on 150, so... You know, we've essentially gone, like, from Legendary +1 to Legendary +2, which... like, realistically, yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, we're going to do, I don't know which one would be the most interesting, but yeah, as I said, we're gonna do a survival game. Sorry, we want to build this way, don't we?
All units.
Yeah, we're gonna play one of the survival modes and not do a skirmish because I have inflated my difficulty score to a point where the game becomes unfun. Maybe I could have done something differently, but I play this game for fun. I am not going to fucking min-max
Complete.
an offline single-player game. I'm really... Sorry. I'm realizing now. Fucking retard again.
Barracks complete.
Why would you ever do
Turret
that?
complete.
Like, I can understand, in the older versions of the mod, where it was kind of needed. But... There's no reason to go supply pad barracks. You should just go supply pad barracks, right? We've got enough time.
Supply pad complete.
I think it would just give a much better start, and I mean, this entire game is just about like your ability to sort of ramp up, and it's kind of amplified in this mode, at least compared to like a fair skirmish, as in not what we just experienced. It's you just have to have a good start.
Local units.
And so I think the good start would be... Oh shit. I will have to check that. That might have just made the recording unusable.
Supply pad complete.
If you are watching this video, then my internet just cut out, as always. Happens very literally daily. I don't want to say on a schedule, because it's not. It is completely random.
Flamethrower on the ground.
But it's like predictable,
Supply pad complete.
and so when it does it, it just like force opens a web page to say like, oh hey, have you tried these techniques? Have you tried turning the router on and off again? And it's like the internet cut out because our provider is shit. That's why it happened. It's not because there's a fucking problem with the router that has, you know, magically manifested itself. It cut out
Fortress
because
upgrade complete.
the provider cut out. You know what I mean? It's not complicated. The issue is I don't actually know where anything's going to come from on this map. I would like Gorse Hogs, obviously,
Standing by.
but I'm not sure if I can
Standing by.
justify the costs yet. I don't even know if it's worth upgrading regular, you know, to gunners or not. Because I think, once again, so much of this is just like, you need a second base. You need the supplies, and you need the, like, you need to sacrifice this to be able to make the flamethrowers to stave off the initial wave and shit.
We're going. We're going. Here we come.
But you need more. You just need more output than this. We can and probably should have already got flame mortars, to be honest.
New blood. Research.
I guess that is one benefit of playing as forges. We do get the Cyclopses, which we should
Turret
be
improved.
using against these. Sorry.
Cyclops, ready.
Because he's going to do a lot more than any infantry that we can make. Although that's not saying that we shouldn't be making infantry. It feels like it's almost stupid to say, oh, I want a base before 10 minutes. Like, in this game, you want it in, like, 5
RPG.
normally, but...
Marines, good to go.
Like, this... Yeah, I was gonna say,
Local units.
that's why I'm training, or, sorry, was upgrading Marines, is because they're, very quickly gonna have to deal with more than just infantry. And to that extent, I will start training Spartans to use offensively.
We're going in. Standing by. All set. Yes.
Compared to the normal super defensive. You know, I mean, I've talked about it many times. I like putting Marines, Spartans in my own vehicles rather than hijacking others. But there's a point where you have to say that, you know, removing one of these is actually just a good deal. I don't think it's necessarily that we get anything, if that makes sense.
Turret complete. Local units.
Because I don't think a Hornet
Units.
is going to do that much. I just think that
Local units.
them not having one is going to do more.
On the way.
All units. All units.
Cyclops, ready.
Yeah, I don't like how long this is taking. I was gonna say, yeah, because we're about to get
Units.
scorpions. I'm gonna try to steal one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, because he's gonna get lost, stuck, whatever you want to call it.
Show me where. I see it. On the way. Marines, good to go.
Local units.
Yeah, you see what I mean? And I'm not sure where I go from here. Like, I'm trying to show off the cool, oh, let's get, you know, these new abilities, which I don't think I can remember anything similar. Yeah, so I think they do follow our actual upgrade amounts. I don't want to exile. At Glacial Ravine. Right. Third time's charm. Eventually. Yeah, we don't actually have anything on this map either.
Yes, sir.
It's definitely going to come from here.
Local units.
I don't think I can buy anything from these without having a tech level. Yeah.
Local units.
The enemy is moving quickly and aggressively.
Supply pad
And will try
complete.
to attack us.
Just checking that we're actually on the UNSC survival. Oh yeah.
Turret complete.
You can tell because these are already destroyed. Obviously, an unattacked base shouldn't have random plasma fires coming from it.
Supply pad complete.
But yeah, I am still. I've said this a few times now. I am looking forward to the balance update for this game mode. I know that you're not really meant to do it on a 1v1 map.
Barracks.
Sorry, on a 2v2 map as a 1v1. I don't think that it changes it. I'm fairly certain that the amount of things that spawn are just like predetermined, right? Please tell me you're planning to upgrade those very soon. Please tell me your
Complete.
blue is also fucked, probably. So that's great to hear. But yeah, like, I'm fairly sure that we fought a lot more than that as our first wave. I'm fairly sure that there is no way that that was the same as what we were fighting against for the first wave. That's nothing. You know what I mean? This guy is completely fucked.
All units.
So is this. I'll come and help them, just because I feel a sort of obligation to help them as the one with a fucking brain. I think the AI just doesn't quite understand what's happening.
Fortress upgrade complete.
Our ally attacked unsuccessfully.
Enemy engagement.
I think part of the issue is the game just doesn't quite know how to deal with it. It just doesn't,
Local units.
because like obviously rushes exist.
Light 'em up.
And so it should, in theory, be able to deal with this.
Light 'em up.
Right, this shouldn't be a death sentence because, oh god. Well, at least he's trained something.
Reactor complete.
Yeah, rushes exist. It should be used to dealing with them, but it just isn't. Like, in this game mode, it just doesn't know how to deal with a rush. And I'm not sure why. Because it should. I don't see the difference between, other than obviously the timing being, you know, twice as quick. I don't really see the difference. And also why they, you know, don't build
Will soon control this base.
Gunner researched.
any sort of, you know, turrets.
Blood. Research.
Because they should. They should be doing all of this and more. But they just kind of seem to stagnate like this. You could be building something here, or you could be training something in your, yeah, like that. You know, you could be doing something, but it just isn't.
Grenadier research.
But like,
Flash
why?
research.
You know what I mean? I could just wait.
Local units.
You know, I mean, Blue should start to become self-sufficient. He's gonna be bad for a while. But as soon as he gets... Like, this strategy would only work in this game mode specifically. Like, I could never do this as a 1v1.
Units.
Would never work. But this one, because... sorry, we did just hit the 1200 mark. Because the waves are so spread out and so... Sorry, that is a gunner, isn't it? Yeah. It just the... I think it was part of the base pad. It looked like you'd already got Gorse Warthogs. Which... No, I'm not gonna flare your supply pads. I would love extra supplies, but I'm not gonna fuck over the AI. Although I probably just could. Save up for the 800, I think. It's like, why isn't this slot being used? Is this some sort of conflict with the with mod? Because it looks like he's trying to do the exact same thing as Blue is, except he just forgot to build a unit training thing. What is yellow? Yellow is Forge. Yeah, so Cutter, sorry. Never remember the fucking names. To be fair, like, okay,
Local units.
you know, upgrading Warthogs is going to be less, like a Warthog compared to a Scorpion, or a Grizzly. There's going to be a big difference there, obviously. But like, this is 50%, this is an extra 30%. Actually, no, isn't the Scorpion just 500, so that's actually just 100 premium, which means technically this is a bigger discount, so ignore.
Cost data. Research.
Almost 100% of what I just said. I would really appreciate if you could attack the thing attacking you. Right. This is probably one of the worst setups that you could have for a single base. This is dumb, but it's worked. I'm gonna, you know, suck my own dick a bit. It's worked because I bailed him out.
Research.
I don't know if that's explicitly true, but I will pretend it is to make myself feel better.
Warthog, ready to roll. Marines reporting for duty.
Yellow is definitely having some mental
Our
problems.
supplies. We should flare one of their supply pads if we would like them to send us some. Our ally is retreating.
Normally I wouldn't do that,
Warthog, fired up.
simply because I want the AI to have resources. Those resources don't,
Enemy engagement.
you know, magically appear. If you, like, request them, then they, you know, the AI loses them. And I'm fairly sure that it applies this, like, 50% tax on it. So I'm fairly sure that by doing this, he loses more than I gain. At the same time, he's got 3 vultures. Do I need to explain why I'm not worried about bankrupting him? He's going to be fine.
Complete.
This guy isn't. Yellow is not going to be as fine.
Medic. Research.
And that's the thing, in this game mode, yes, yellow, sorry, blue, please attack that one. Please don't leave your base completely undefended. Why haven't you built turrets?
Repair kit. Research.
You've built sorry, where the fuck are you going? Oh no, you're not attacking that one, are you? Oh, he is as well. He's going straight for it.
Spartan ready. Where to? I'm on it. Spartan, good to go. Where to? Command.
Just take some warhogs.
Where to?
It seems like he might be. I think he's going for that set of scorpions. No, he's going for this base. Why did he do that? I genuinely don't know.
Allied forces assaulting the enemy base.
Come on. Just attack the base. You see, this is the difference between like a 1v1 and a 1v3. Sorry, a 1v1 and a 3v3. Like, normally I would be super worried about that. And
Allied force on
I'm worried enough to, request help. Definitely. But I'm not like, oh shit, we're fucked. You know, give up, restart. You know, I'm not at that level because statistically, okay, yeah, you might get stuck with a fucking dead weight. Or you might get stuck with a, you know, forgot to defend himself.
Local units. All
Our
units.
ally is taking this base. Our ally is going to scout this location.
I don't really want to turn this into a 1v3.
Enemy engagement.
Rolling out the initial coordinate. Bombs away.
You know, I want to keep this guy alive.
Supply
Why are
pack.
you...
Allied scout
You have Cobras at the door, and you're training vehicles, but not Hornets. Or a Vulture, I guess.
Local units.
Moving. We're going in.
Why are you... Sometimes this game, like... There are certain issues with this game mode, there are certain issues with this mod, just in terms of, like... Okay, that's kinda good. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, like... This mod isn't perfect, it has issues, and that's just like the nature of modding, right? There are some things that I just don't know what the fuck's happening. Like, why are there no turrets, for one? And for two, why is this guy so...
Enemy engagement.
I'm not sure if passive is the right word,
Local units.
but like so just reluctant to defend himself. And why has the AI done that? No, don't fucking run away. I think he's running away because he's realised that, oh shit, I've left my entire base undefended. But once again, it's just vehicle spam. And so... Yeah, we're playing as Forge. Yeah, we probably should be. Jesus fucking cry. Just please, at least build Warthogs. Build a Rhino. Sorry, an elephant. Build something that isn't a fucking supply pad, and at least upgrade the ones you are building. Finally a barracks. You are 15 minutes into a game, and you have just built your first barracks.
Complete.
Your AI companion has 3 vultures.
Enemy engagement. Local units.
Why are you guys doing... Oh, and we don't have any turrets either. I think we might be fucked. It's the thing, like, if we'd done the sort of the blue gambit... Actually, no, because he's also fucked. Yes. I want all of your supplies because you're not fucking using them.
Hornet in the air.
And then he...
Enemy engagement.
What the fuck is this setup?
Reactor improved.
Like, genuinely, he's gone from building exclusively supply pad to then one of each unit type.
Hornet up.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's better than nothing, but at the same time, where were these three? Where were these 3 things, you know, 10 minutes ago, when you actually needed them? And
from our ally.
why are you? Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh my! Why? Why did you just see what this does? Yeah,
In my
kind of
path.
expected.
Initial coordinate bombing run. Rolling out the car. Initial dropping the herd.
You know, when you read, oh, six missiles, target location. You know, it's kind of like, oh, they're going to be all in one area. We are definitely fucked unless blue gets here pretty quick. Even then,
Reports that he is attacking the enemy here.
like, this is such a scuffed start.
Reported. Prep and flying.
Yeah, we're definitely fucked, even if blue gets here. Which, what the fuck are you doing? Well, blue has literally just killed us by doing that.
Unsuccessfully.
Like, this just killed us. And I don't know what. Oh, okay, no, that's fair. And if I can't excuse it actually. Considering these and your training things, I was gonna say I could excuse it because I thought blue's base was low. But like, you were here. You were like a few seconds away from wiping out this, which would have kept me in the game. Also, when blue tried to attack this with us, and just, I think he came. I think what I might have done is I might have flared a turret, and because this isn't really a base in the traditional sense, I think that these turrets might be separate entities, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not sure how this model works, and I'm completely speculating. But I think that this is, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 assets, right? One base, the supply pad, these take up to 5, and then a turret. I think that this is just made out of 6 assets that already exist in the game. I don't think that this is a base. Like, this is made out of those same 6 assets, but I think that because this is, there is more than just the assets and a health bar, if that makes sense. I think that this maybe, like this, I don't think that this counts as like one entire thing. Whereas maybe this does, because these are like linked together. Whereas maybe these aren't. And I think that maybe I accidentally flared a supply pad or a turret or something like that. And so he brought his vultures over. He took out the asset that I had flared and then sort of gave up because it didn't sort of, maybe the game isn't like properly realizing that this turret is part of this. Or maybe, like we saw, we ask for help, it gets close, and then decides, actually, no, I've got better things to do. I don't know what the game just did. I don't know what happened in any of those 3 games, and I will hit upload and hope that, I can't even say I said anything interesting because I'm like, how many? 5 hours sleep, I think. So there's definitely not going to be any, if it was like 3 or 4, there might be some like unhinged level, like funny shit. Whereas I'm just like tired, so I will press upload anyway.